Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list, you will be added when you join. If there is no space, you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list, you will be added when you join. If there is no space, you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love.
Everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi, gentle soul. Hello, everyone. Hi, Dwayne. Hi, tarot healer. Welcome. Hi, love. Hi, Dee. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Kritika. Hello. Hi, Tanya. Or Tanya. Am I saying that right? Hopefully I don't know. Hello. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Twin Soul, hi Tammy. Welcome everyone. Hi, hello. Philia, hello everyone. Welcome. How's everyone? Hi Mystical. Hi, Crazy. Welcome. There's no theme tonight. You just ask any questions you want, like always. Hi, Matthew. How's it going? Yeah, so if there's anyone new, it is exclamation mark join, no space in between, followed by your question. If you're on the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not. So if you have to go away and come back and write exclamation mark position or exclamation mark timestamps to see where you are on the list. I also post the timestamps on the comment section after the live. Moonbeam says there's something wrong with my fan. Is that too loud? The fan still? I can turn it off. Don't remember what I was saying at all. It's okay. That's okay. Good. Yeah, so if you end up in the lounge, it's just a wait room to put onto the free list. It's quiet now? Okay, good. Phew. Hey, thank you, Leonie. Welcome. Yeah, so if you're new here, write exclamation mark join, no spaces between, followed by your question. We add to the list. I do have a legal disclaimer in the description. You want to check that out as well, but I'll switch the screens so we can get started. Oh, there we go. Leonie. What is coming for Leonie this Friday till Sunday? Ooh, what's coming? What's happening this weekend for Leonie? Bring spirit guides, ancestors, humans, or fae that want to come and give Leonie a message. What's going on Friday till Sunday for Leonie? Ooh, the Empress. You have the Queen of Pentacles in the dark. So I don't know if there's someone that is a little bit judgy or giving you some hot and cold vibes of some sorts. But I just feel like they're unsure exactly how they're feeling. If this could be you, and tarot roles can always be reversed. If this isn't someone else, it could be you just not feeling a little bit unsure of what to expect or what you want, what moves you want to take moving forward, right? You have the Empress here, so I feel this energy of you being very grounded, very connected, like good alignment with your mind, heart, and soul. I feel like there's going to be opportunities to get outside or just go out a little bit, socializing. The Six of Cups. There's going to be some family events or what. I don't know if that's what you're a little bit unsure of. Is if you wanted to go with being social this weekend or not. And I feel like with the Queen of Cups, you're kind of like trying to pick and choose your battles of which ones you want to focus on, which ones, because I just feel the sense of feeling exhausted and drained and burned out and kind of wanting to rest rather than go out and do things or socialize or let's see what's going on with this energy for Leonie. Love. I don't know if this is a romantic situation or not quite sure who you should connect with or someone's will be communicating with you. Does seem to be love and romance coming through as well. The Four of Cups is in the lights. It's kind of like planning that idea, not knowing where it goes, right? The Four of Cups, I just feel the sense of a little bit of detachment or reflecting on what could be. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like there's this energy of like pushing you to do something or pushing you to go somewhere where you may not feel exactly up to it or may not be exactly your type of thing or your type of vibe. But I feel like if you do go, you may learn some things out of this. You may meet someone or meet some new connections that seem to be positive. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. You know, you may not have all the answers, you may not be prepared fully, but it seems like there's going to be good vibes. There's going to be some connections. There's going to be someone to connect with. Could be someone from your past with the Six of Cups here, someone that from your childhood, or just someone that you have a lot of happy memories with. But that's what I thought. Crazy. Danielle's current feelings for crazy. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, answers, James, or Fae that want to come and give crazy a message? What are Danielle's current feelings for crazy right now? Two cards there. Secret message from the universe. The Three of Pentacles. I feel like Danielle is trying to like work things out. I'm not quite sure what she's trying to work out, but I feel like they're trying to work things out with what's on their mind. I feel like they have a lot of things in their mind and they're trying to figure out what kind of things they want to invest their time and energy into, or who they want to invest their time and energy into. You know, because I feel like there's been some fast paced changes, either between the two of you or just with Danielle. And I feel like even though things have been improving, like the Nine of Swords is in the dark, so they're releasing any worries or fears or anxieties or stresses, but they still feel like there's a chaotic energy around them. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of probably outside of your control of what's going on in their life. So I feel like they're trying to work things out of where they stand with you and how they want to connect with you moving forward. There is not a lot of feelings coming through, but I feel like they do think about you. They do worry about how to make time for the connection between the two of you. I feel like they're trying to figure out where they stand with the Seven of Wands. The Four of Pentacles too is they feel like they know they should have more time for the connection with you. I feel like they don't want to cause any conflict or friction between the two of you. Let's see, what else is crazy to know about this energy? Yeah, I feel like they do want to communicate with you, take action towards you, you know, start something with you, but at the same time, there's a little bit of hesitation. So I feel like they're really thinking about you, more thinking than feeling. They're not being very much in tune with their emotions right now. Um, I feel like they do want to take action towards you though. I feel like they will connect with you or start a conversation with you soon if they haven't already. You know, they do see some potential, they do see some growth between the two of you. It just seems some things just seem to be a little chaotic right now. Definitely go on. Thank you, Lululemon. Pure Heart. Let's see for Pure Heart. Will I get the position I applied for working at the Eagle Lake School? Is that a job, a good energy for Pure Heart? All the energy you see, thanks. Let's see for Pure Heart. Is there any spirit guides, answers, James, or Fae? Is the position that Pure Heart applied to Eagle Lake School, does that have good energy, good vibes? Let's see. You have the Seven of Cups. So I feel like you have options. Like I feel like you have options. I don't know if it's options within the school where there's options of different positions, or if you have other options besides this Eagle Lake School. Because you do have the Ten of Cups too, so it's kind of like you choosing whatever options you feel fulfilled with, whatever ones you feel happy with and can communicate with, and that sort of thing, right? So I feel like if you have a happy heart, having that sense of fulfillment, you know, good energy, good vibes all around, your heart will be in a better place for your work. You do have the Queen of Wands in the dark, so I know there's a little bit of worries or stresses. Uh, the energy that the school may have, or the reputation the school has, or what's going on with that. I just feel the sense of you being a little bit guarded or a little bit overly protective of your own energy. But I feel like it maybe just, don't be so much in your head, don't overthink it so much, right? The hermit come out of the cave kind of thing. The Three of Pentacles, I feel like there would be good collaboration, good teamwork energy seems to be there. I feel like you will connect with the other people despite things that you may have heard or whatever's going on with that. I feel like you're torn because I feel like you're torn if you should either choose that or some other options, or what people say versus what you've seen or why you applied, kind of thing. So, Ten of Cups does show that there's good vibes. It'll make you feel welcome and at home there. Seems to be good collaboration, good teamwork efforts there with the Three of Pentacles. What else does Pure Heart need to know about this energy? Four of Wands. Four of Wands, yeah, celebration, right? I feel like there's good vibes for sure. The Seven of Wands, you may not know where exactly you stand or what position you have or whatever's going on there. Because I feel like, there's a little bit of insecurity or stresses or worries about starting, but it seems positive overall. I feel like it's just needing a confidence boost a little bit. But that's what I got. Thank you, Blue. Thank you for the gifts too. I saw that you sent the gift. Thank you so much, Lululemon. Thank you for buying the peaches stickers too. Thank you, everyone, for the gifts and donation. I appreciate you all. Lululemon. What does Lululemon need to know right now? When will there be more communication and emotional expression from the Capricorn? Let's see for Lululemon. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Lululemon need to know from the Capricorn? The bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. So let's see. What does Lululemon need to know about the Capricorn? What's going on with the Capricorn's energy towards Lululemon? What's going on here? Woo, the Capricorn seems to be a little bit here, there, and everywhere kind of energy. That's not typical for a Capricorn, but I don't know if they're stressed or worried about things that are going on that may feel outside their control. Capricorn generally like to have a good sense of solid control and direction and routine and that sort of thing. The Three of Wands. I feel like right now the Capricorn's not really being able to visualize a future with you right now. With the Three of Wands in the dark, I feel like they're hesitating with making progress with you. I feel like they do know there's been some broken promises or broken expectations that they may have. Yeah, King of Wands. I feel like the Capricorn means well and has like good intentions, even though they're struggling with following through with their intentions. You have the towers in the dark too. I don't know if it's them breaking out of a cycle that they're in and they will communicate with you soon. Because I feel like they're still trying to figure things out. Like they're still trying to see how the two of you would play out in the future, kind of thing. Judgment, I feel like it can be a little judgmental, Capricorns, right? Yeah, Capricorns can be a little condescending like that sometimes. But with the Queen of Pentacles in the dark, let's see what do they need to know about the Queen of Pentacles in the dark? The Queen of Pentacles in the dark is a Capricorn, right? So I don't know if they feel like they're misunderstood or they feel like you're not understanding them or not seeing them for who they really are. And they're questioning that a little bit, and that's making them a little indecisive. With the Two of Swords there, you have the Hierophant. So I feel like they're really rigid with their routine, their rituals, the things that they do on a daily basis. So I feel like it's kind of you being flexible with fitting into their timeline, just because of the nature of the Capricorn. that seems to be coming through here. So I feel like it's kind of like there's a possibility, Capricorn, communication, but I feel like it's gonna be like you navigating their timetable rather than them fitting into yours, if that makes any sense. But that's what I thought. Hi Gigi, hi Kaylee, hi Jasmine, hi my baby. Blue, will ever come back? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or angels? Will Blue ever come back? Let's see for Blue. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or will ever come back? Or will ever come back? Ugh, the Hangman. I feel like in the far future, not anytime soon, there is a possibility of him coming back just because of all the good memories the two of you share and all that sort of fun stuff. But I feel like, the energy between the two of you is stagnant right now. Yeah, I feel like the energy right now is stagnant. It's not really moving in any direction. It's just the two of you just like hanging in there kind of thing. There is a tower energy. So, yeah, there's a little bit of chaotic energy going around there. I feel like with the tower too, there's this energy of um rebuilding the connection together. So I don't know if it's a matter of you rebuilding or having your focus on yourself, while Will has his focus on himself too. And then, the two of you can connect later on. You have the Queen of Pentacles here and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like both of your energies right now are not really connecting or on the same timelines right now as maybe they were at some point. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here for Will's energy? Yeah, the Two of Cups, there is a good relationship between the two of you. It's just a good connection. It just is things that are just, dividing the two of you. Yeah, so I don't know if this is your energy being the Queen of Pentacles, where you feel very connected, you have a lot of good energy with Will, good vibes, good everything, or Will maybe not seeing it so much, or if this is Will wanting to keep the good energy and not wanting to cause any negativity between the two of you. I feel like it could go either way. Why is it Six of Cups here? Four of Wands. I feel like there is a really good chance that the two of you will reconnect or communicate with each other again, but I feel like it's going to take some time. They're still sorting out this tower energy and trying to figure out what they need to let go of in order to come towards you. But that's what I got lucky. I feel like Will's not sure if he loves you. He's not sure. That's probably part of the tower energy that is coming through as well. Philia! For Philia is Eric and Philia. Okay, so if Eric and Philia met up, he told me to text. Okay, Eric and I met up. He told me to text him that I got home safe last night, but didn't hear from him today. What's his love energy towards Philia? Let's see. Thank you so much, Nacho. I appreciate you. Thank you. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae that want to come and give Philia a message? Eric and Philia met up yesterday. What is his love energy towards Philia today? The Nine of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like whatever happened when you met up yesterday, that the vibes are good. There was good energy, right? They feel like there was a weight lifted off them. They felt relieved to connect with you. The Ten of Pentacles, good energy, good vibes there, right? Ten of Pentacles is some happiness, some success between the two of you, feeling supported between the two of you energy. The Wheel of Fortune's in the dark though, so maybe the timing between when you last saw each other last night and what's going on now may just not be in the, in the wheel of how things are playing out today. So I don't know if it just meant that he was too busy or too occupied or things just didn't go in that direction. But you have the Nine of Cups, so yeah, I feel like there was good vibes with the connection. They still have good thoughts, good feelings towards you, right? The Nine of Cups, a lot of love, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. Sexual desires with the Devil card here. What else does Philia need to know about this energy? What else does Philia need to know about this energy? Right, there's still some stresses and worries. I don't know if that comes from your end or if it comes from Eric's end, but you have the Empress in the dark. So I don't know if there's a little bit of Eric feeling like you're not telling the whole truth. You're saying bits and bites and not really everything. If it's what he's thinking about, the Queen of Cups has a lot of love and compassion towards you, does emotionally support you. But that's what I got with that. Nacho, thank you for the donation. An old friend left a planet this weekend. Can you read that? Left a planet this weekend. Okay, let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Thank you. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nacho a message? A old friend left this planet this weekend. What does Nacho need to know about this energy? Thank you. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Nacho need to know? Does Nacho's old friend have any messages for Nacho? We have the Ace of Cups. So I feel that there's a lot of love pouring over you and your friend and how things have progressed with your friend. I feel like with the Queen of Wands in the dark, there's an energy of charm trying to come through. Even though it's in the dark, I do feel like there's some charming energy trying to come through. Like, everything's okay, everything's fine. I'm getting into mischief over here. I don't know what that energy is about, but you have the Justice and the Light, so I feel like things are settling, things are balancing out the way they're meant to, the way they're supposed to. I feel like some truth may be revealed towards you one way or another, if it hasn't already. I don't know if there's any legal things going on. Sort of that energy is coming through as well. I feel like with the Justice card, it's more about the balance, that things are fair, things are good, things are better than what they've seen. Kind of energy is coming through. The Eight of Swords is in the dark. I feel this energy of you gaining some sort of empowerment, or your old friend has also gained some empowerment, but I feel like you will as well. I just feel this sense of breaking free and realizing your worth, realizing the path that you're on. Why does Nacho need to realize the path that he's on? Yeah, I feel this energy like life's too short kind of energy coming through. The Ten of Pentacles, like lay down your foundation, connect with your family, and don't make a financial delay. I'm not quite sure what that is. You have the King of Wands in the dark too. So you hold, you know, King of Wands is all about holding the wand of life. What are you going to do about it? And see what's going on there. Yeah. Yeah. The Eight of Cups is in the dark. I feel like there's a passing of moving on, letting things go. I feel this energy of like, don't hold on to anything, let everything go. The Tower, there may be some chaos. The financial thing seems to be a thing. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with the financial thing or the money, or you probably know what that is, but that's what I got. Spot on. Oh, thank you. Oh, sorry about that, Sarah. You must have missed that. You're welcome, Nacho. If you have any follow-up questions, let Moonbeam know. For mystical, I have been doing breath work for improving intuition for 4 months now. Where will I be in a year from now? Will my intuition improve from the breath work? Let's see for mystical. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give mystical a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give mystical a message? What does mystical need to know about her intuition? Will her intuition improve from the breath work she's been doing? Where will mystical be in a year from now? When will mystical be in a year from now? For the Four of Pentacles is in the light. I feel this energy of you detaching from something. So I don't know when you're doing your breath work if you feel like you're detaching. Like sometimes when you're doing these, you do feel detached, you know, like you feel like you can see yourself outside of your body kind of thing. I feel like that's a strong energy coming through. So I don't know if that is what you have been experiencing or if this is something you're going to start to experience. You have the King of Pentacles in the light. I feel like there's this energy of you are a success. There is, you know, I feel like you are probably more intuitive than you realize you are with the King of Pentacles, right? That's kind of like the top dog out of all the cards kind of thing, right? I feel like you're like slow and steady, don't resist taking breaks, and don't resist thoughts that come towards you. Don't overthink it. Let your intuition guide you. You know, if you think about it, then it's no longer intuition, right? That first thought is what you need to go with. If you think about it, then that's no longer intuition. That's you trying to make sense of your first thought. For the Nine of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of struggling with the balance of it all. So I don't know if that balance is trusting what your intuitive abilities are saying, because I feel like they are improving. You still have more to learn with the Page of Pentacles, right? You're still learning. You're still figuring things out, but I feel like you're already more ahead than you realize. The Page of Cups, too, I feel like it's a matter of you boosting your confidence with trusting your emotions and how you're feeling. That may also have to do with the Four of Cups with detaching, right? When you're using your intuition, you have to detach on which emotions are yours and which emotions are your intuition telling you about somebody else's emotions. And I feel like where you're going to be in a year is you're still going to be in the same position. You're going to feel like you need to be better than what you already are, even though you are bigger, right? The Page of Wands is, the fires are bigger than your ideas or your thoughts about yourself. But I feel like you're just hanging in there. You're going to be able to let go and trust yourself a little bit more. Let's see what else it does. What's going to know? King of Wands, right? The big, powerful guys, right? King of Wands, King of Pentacles. Just believe in your power, embrace it, right? The King of Pentacles is a matter of being an ancient soul. So this is something that you already know. You've done it for many lifetimes already. The King of Wands is more about connecting with other people, find like-minded people who also practice and do what you do, and maybe you can do your breath work together. The support of them may boost some things, but I feel like you're better than what you think you are. At least the cards of the universe thinks you are. Tammy, let's see for Tammy. How will the condo council meeting go tonight for Tammy? Is there any spirit guides, answers, readings, or fae? How will the condo council meeting go tonight for Tammy? Is there any spirit guides, answers, readings, or fae? How will the condo council go for Tammy tonight? Lots of things want to come out there. We'll see what's happening. So the Three of Wands, making some future plans, talking about how things are gonna progress moving forward. So that's a good thing, right? Three of Wands, I just feel this sense of feeling confident, taking care of business, making some long-term plans or goals or whatever's going on there. The Two of Cups or maybe a falling out, I feel like this condo council has a hard time of everyone being on the same page or everyone getting along. But the Ten of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like there's going to be some business taken care of, some sort of success. Some support. The Four of Wands may not be a whole happy family reunion type of meeting, but right, it's going to have its ups and downs. There may be some good plans, maybe some broken plans, there may be some cancellations, someone may not show up, kind of thing. The Nine of Wands is in the dark. Feel the sense of feeling exhausted and trust issues and someone being defensive and stressed out. Even though whatever's going on seems to have or carry a lot of strength to it. What does Tammy need to know about the Nine of Wands? What does Tammy need to know about the Nine of Wands? The Two of Wands is in the light, so yeah, trying to make plans for the future may be a difficult topic during the meeting. So I feel like it's a matter of going the distance, choosing a path, exploring options, figuring out what's what, someone making the decision of what needs to be done. Queen of Pentacles trying to take care of business. I can feel like that's your energy, right? Trying to round up everyone to make them all on the same page or making them agree on something. I don't know. That could be someone else's energy, but yeah, I feel some confidence and resources. Taking responsibility seems to be a good energy there. What I got? Koala. So for plus, what I was my past life, and is it true my dream that I see my picture of past life in a house of James? Is he from my past life? Let's see for Koala. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Who was Koala in a past life? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Who was Koala in a past life? The King of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like in a past life, you may have passed away young, not all the way to adulthood, maybe like a young adult or teenager kind of energy. Probably more closer to young adult. Yeah, I don't know if there was like war going on where you were or what was going on there. I just feel like with the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords, there's this energy of rebel. So I don't know if it was like you were in a gang or what was going on with that, or you got caught up in one or whatever that was. I feel like you did learn to have a lot of strength. You learned how to carry a lot with you in this life now. Is James from Koala's past life? Is James from Koala's past life? The Two of Swords is a no. Is there a picture of Koala in James' home from our past life? Is there a picture of Koala in James' home from our past life? Yeah, so there is a picture of you and James' home in a past life. I think from this life here that's trying to come through. So I don't know if you look a little bit young in your past life or what age you look like. But I feel like James was not from your past life, but he has connections to people who do come from your past life. Maybe that's why he seems so familiar to you, because he was raised by people who did know you in your past life. Let's see, what else does Koala need to know about this energy? Yeah, the Eight of Cups is in the dark too. Yeah, so you're both kind of like stuck in this energy, so it's hard to move forward. Yeah, explains the connection. Yeah, and it makes you feel stuck, like not knowing how to move forward with what's going on there. But that's what I got. Twin Soul. Let's see for Twin Soul. Was Muhammad making front of my door dirty after I clean? What should I do with him? Okay, so why was Muhammad making Twin Soul's front door dirty after I cleaned it? What should Twin Soul do with him? I feel like with the Empress card here is to like mother him, like discipline him like you would, like if you were his mother. I just feel this energy too of just like kind of like letting it go, not really holding on to it or moving in towards it by making a big deal about it. I feel like it's a matter. I know it's a big deal towards you. Just reading the energy here. The temperance is in the light, so making sure your mind, heart, and soul is aligned seems to be the important thing, right? I feel like it's a matter of having a conversation about how to make things more equal or more fair between the two of you, right? Six of Pentacles having that give and take energy come through, how to play things fairly. You have a magician, so there may be some skills or things that you haven't really used to try to communicate with Muhammad of how the connection works between the two of you. So I feel like, yeah, making some decisions about how this is going to play out in the future seems to be a strong energy coming through. Let's see, what else does From Soul need to know about this? The Five of Swords. I feel it's a matter of choosing your battles wisely, so not really getting into it. If it's just going to cause conflict, I feel like that is not an energy you want, because I feel like your temperance is good. Just a matter of having patience and have a conversation of how to balance things out a little bit more in the future. That's what I go with. Dee Dee, what will Saturday be like for Dee Dee? Is there any spirit guides, answers, James or Fae? What will Saturday be like for Dee Dee? You have the eight, I want to say the 8 of Wands. I feel like there's going to be some quick, fast-paced changes. Things are going to move quickly. Maybe Saturday is going to come and go before you know it. But you have the 6 of Wands in the dark. I feel this energy of feeling a little unseen. Maybe things may not be exactly as you're expecting it to be. I feel like someone there is going to be judgmental for whatever reason, just because their butt cheeks like that. Let's see what's going on with the King of Cups. What does Gigi need to know about the King of Cups for Saturday? I just feel like they're, I don't know if they're just passive aggressive. Yeah. I feel like they're just going to be in a bad mood and try to make everybody else in a bad mood or whatever's going on there. I feel like you're going out or something. I don't know. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lack of action. So I don't know if things are going to be delayed or postponed or what the commotion is going to be, but you have the Queen of Wands. So I feel that, you know, the hot, fiery energy coming through, right? You're going to be charming. Um, I feel this energy of you being, feeling like you're in control, you're confident, your strength is up. Justice, things are going to play out fairly for you despite whatever's going on with that person. You have the 4 of Swords in the dark. I feel like you may feel restless or you may feel like avoiding taking a rest. That may be why you're feeling restless. I feel like you're going to be chatting and talking to people and having a good time, but I feel like someone may try to sabotage your fun. You know, they may not be connecting well with you and they may try to, you know. Hopefully, this person just decides to stay home and not go where you're going or not to come into your energy and you can just enjoy your time. I feel like your energy is going to be good as long as you don't let this person like rain on your parade kind of thing. Hi, Geneva. Hi, random person. Hello. What does hello need to know right now from our higher self? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does hello need to know from our higher self right now? Any important things that our higher self wants to say about our birthday? That's the next July 5th. Happy early birthday. Hello. Ooh. I feel like things are not going to turn out the way you want them to. It's just not on the cards for you right now. You have the Chariot in the dark. So I feel like there's gonna be a lack of movement or a lack of things turning in the way you want. The Knight of Wands is in the dark too. I don't know if it's just you being stubborn or someone else being stubborn and resisting and just not showing up or not fulfilling their commitments or whatever's going on with that. Death card. So I feel like somebody needs to make some changes that they don't want to make. The 2 of Swords is in the dark too. So I feel like you may see someone or you may see the situation more clearly than you thought you would. Like I feel like some sort of realization is going to come through for you. Yeah, and I feel like you're going to have to take responsibility and figure things out, like how things are going to play out moving forward. And I feel like when you take responsibility, I feel like that's going to help your strength, boost your confidence of really seeing or really knowing what's what. And I feel like that may also end your cycle so you can begin a new one. So you may get like a new sense of clarity or a new sense of realization come your birthday. Let's see, what exactly does hello need to know from our higher self? I feel like your higher self is trying to warn you or prepare you for this. Yeah, you're gonna think fast and take action. So I'm not quite sure what's up with that. I feel like there's gonna be like some sort of drama or some sort of conflict or disruption in the family or the home. Yeah, something that is not expected, like not traditional for what would you expect. But that's what I get. It's kind of like expect the unexpected. I'm not quite sure what that is for you, but hopefully it's nothing bad and it's just, I don't know. Someone forgot to bring something. I don't know. Hopefully everything goes out well, right? If they forget the wine, you can send somebody out to get it, right? So just send someone else. Let's see for Matthew. What does Emily want from Matthew with their connection? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Matthew a message? What does Emily want out of the connection? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Matthew a message? What does Emily want out of the connection with Matthew? You have the Knight of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like Emily wants to be in your energy, but doesn't know what position she wants to be in your energy. If she wants to take action towards you romantically or pull back. So that's causing a little bit of chaotic energy, right? You have the Four of Pentacles in the dark too. So she doesn't want a commitment with you, but she doesn't want anyone else to have a commitment with you either. She's kind of on the fence of wanting to be possessive of you and wanting to let you go and turn around and run. She doesn't know. She's stuck in between. There's the Hierophant here, so I feel like traditionally the two of you really have a good connection with similar beliefs and values and all the things that matter. Maybe you have similar routines and things that you do that help the two of you have a good connection. So that's what kind of makes things hard is when you both really match up well, but then there's doubts and, things going on in your head, or Emily's head, I should say. For the Five of Pentacles in the dark too, I just feel like there's this energy of there is going to be some positive changes between the two of you, but these changes that come with challenges too. So I feel like it's just a matter of you being open and honest with Emily and seeing if, I feel like if you want this to work out between each other, you may have to prove yourself to her a little bit by, showing up, being honest, not fooling around kind of thing. What does the King of Swords mean for Matthew? She is my down the street neighbor. She hit on me like about a year ago, but I didn't know her name till she showed up on my Facebook today. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like she has an interest in you, but I feel like she's not quite sure what the interest is. You know? I feel like she may like watch your social media. The Seven of Swords. I don't feel like she's lying or deceiving you or betraying you or anything, but I feel like she may be watching your social media. That's probably why she showed up on your social media. Just because I feel like she doesn't know how to connect with you, but she feels something with you. You know. Like, I feel like she thinks that she remembers you from somewhere or something like that. She has a spiritual connection towards you, or she feels like she does, but doesn't know what it is. But that's what I go on. I feel like she doesn't mean to be a creeper by stalking you on your social media or watching you. But she's trying to figure out, like, hey, why do I know Matthew? Like, why does he seem so familiar? Like, what is this? Kritika, hello. Hi, Steven. Let's see for Kritika. I love reading for Kritika. Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? What does Kritika need to know about love and romance and passion? Ooh, the King of Wands. There's some sexy energy there coming through, right? Someone who's bold and charming and romantic and passionate and Right? Knows how to light up a room. The Queen of Cups. I feel like this King of Wands isn't sure how they feel about you. I feel like when they think about you, they feel overwhelmed. So I feel like they have feelings, but they don't know how to express them or how to show them to you or how to connect with you. So I feel like this person knows who you are. The Seven of Pentacles. I don't know if you work together. I feel like you may have tried to drop hints with you before, but I feel like, the slow progress, he's not very aggressive with his flirting, it seems. I feel like whatever's going on, like I feel like the two of you work, or you go to his work, or he doesn't do your work, or I don't know what the work has to do with anything, but there's, a mystery to be unraveled between the two of you for sure. The moon is in the light, so I feel like this person may not be what they appear. They may not look like the best person, but underneath all their, I don't know, underneath all their armor, they can be a good king. There is the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like this person is very cautious. I feel like they don't really connect with just anyone. They're cautious who they connect with, who they share their life with, kind of thing. Or maybe that's you, I don't know. The Ace of Swords. I feel like they want to have a conversation with you, or they're trying to make the right decision about how to start a conversation with you. What does Kritika need to know about this person? Yeah, I feel like they want to chat with you, but they're too shy. Like they're too shy to talk to you. But they see potential in the connection between the two of you. But the Nine of Pentacles, they know that you're independent. They know that, you know, you probably don't need anyone, but, let's see. What is the love energy between Kritika and this person? Anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. So maybe he's trying to boost his ego to come and communicate with you or bump into you and say, hey, Kritika, I'm here. Today, celebrate the love you share with the ones who matter most, right? I feel like this person knows who you are. They're just shy to express an interest in you, or just too shy to flirt with you, perhaps, but that's what I thought. Blue Lemons, thank you so much for your donation again. Thank you. Lululemon, how does the Capricorn feel about the server message I posted yesterday that relates to our past experience? What is the current energy I'm giving out to Cap? Let's see for Lululemon. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? How did the Capricorn feel about the server message that Lululemon's posted yesterday that relates to their past experience? The Ten of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like they recognize that that was a very stressful moment, and I feel like they did reflect on that for like a minute. The Ace of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like they didn't really spend a lot of time thinking about it. I feel like they might have been confused by it. King of Cups. I feel like whatever it was, I feel like they kind of like looked at the message as a professional, like professional wise, not like romantic wise. What is his current energy? What is the current energy that Lululemon's is giving the Capricorn? Is there any spirit guides, answers, change, or fae? What is the current energy that Lululemon's is giving the Capricorn? I feel like the Capricorn feels like you're giving off an energy or a vibe that you're not interested. The Queen of Wands, right? The Queen of Wands in the dark is kind of um wanting attention, a little bit of jealousy, but also like I don't care at the same time kind of energy. The Five of Wands too is kind of um not, they feel like you're not really open to compromising, right? I feel like they feel like you have different scheduling or routines or things than they do for some reason. Um, I thought there was another message there, but that's not Lululemon. Bernard, can you repost your question again? Let's see. What does Lululemons need to know about connecting with the Capricorn? The Knight of Wands is in the light. The Knight of Wands is like you taking action, you pursuing romance if that's what you want to do. The Five of Pentacles is like slow and steady, right? Don't rush into anything. Give him some space. The Queen of Swords is like speak your truth, be open and honest. Don't sugarcoat things or make him read between the lines kind of thing. Just be very clear, blunt, straight up. Um, the moon. I feel like the moon energy is probably yours, being a Cancer. So they don't want to guess what your thoughts are or guess what you're feeling. They want you to just tell them straight up. But that is okay. I just saw Mark there was a bit of yellow, so I'm like, oh, is that Lululemon saying something? But that's all I got though. Yeah, Capricorns are complicated. You know how they say like don't do what I say, do what I say, not what I do is usually the phrase. But when it comes to Virgos and Capricorns, it's like do what I do exactly the way I do it and even better than I do it. You know? Not all of them, but a lot of them, especially the ones I have had experience with. For Tammy, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? I figured out who vandalized my car recently, so my daughter parked in my spot and I parked somewhere else. How will this work out? That's probably a great idea, Tammy. Well, let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Tammy figured out who vandalized her car recently. The daughter parked at her spot. She parked somewhere else. How will that work out for Tammy? Got hidden message there. Ooh, I feel like yeah, you figured out who vandalized your car, right? I feel like they really don't like being exposed. You know, they've been exposed, so now they're feeling very vulnerable, right? So I feel like they're not going to take action. Not for a while. Not right now. The Nine of Wands. I want to say Nine of Wands because I just feel like they're very guarded. They're very wary of their actions now. The Nine of Cups. I feel like they feel bad about it. Like they feel like they thought that no one would know it was them. So they're kind of like at a pause, at a loss of what direction to move towards. The Five of Cups. I feel like there's going to be some positive changes moving forward. Um, I feel like this may also be the person who has feelings for you that doesn't want to have feelings for you. I feel like they were hoping that you would just pick up all your stuff and move away so they didn't have to see you, because they don't want to have feelings for you, but they have romantic feelings towards you. Yeah, you staying is making them feel stuck with how to deal with their own emotions. They don't want to deal with their emotions. They're avoiding their emotions. They're hiding their emotions. They're detaching themselves from their emotions. They just don't want to have them. They're doing everything they can to hide their emotions from you. They're trying, yeah. I feel like they're trying to get you to leave so that they didn't have to see you, so that they could stop having feelings towards you. But now they feel even more defeated because they've been exposed. You know, the Queen of Swords is the bitch card. They see you as a bitch. You call them out. That's a good thing, though, because I feel like that's put a stop to their shenanigans for a while. Right? Because I feel like if anything happens again, they know that you're going to blame them. I feel like it'll work out just because they're going to stop. They're going to just, hide for now. Love. What does the love need to know right now? Right? Spirit guides, ancestors, and Fae. I feel like you should continue though. Don't think that everything's okay and then allow your and park there. Keep allowing your daughter to park there and you park wherever she parks. Let's see for love. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, Fae that want to come and give love a message? What does love need to know right now? What does love need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, Fae? What does love need to know right now in general? Asked for a love reading, but I didn't get a love reading anyway, so it's fine. Yeah. So general, the Four of Wands. I feel like there may be some disappointments or a lack of celebration or a lack of connection of some sort is trying to come through. You do have the Emperor, so I feel this energy of you choosing the path that you want to take moving forward, right? I feel the sense of you taking control of what you want to take control over and not allow anyone to roll over you, kind of thing, right? Because I feel like your chariot's stuck. It's not moving forward like it needs to. I feel the sense of you listening to your inner power, listening to your strength and your confidence of which direction you want to get this chariot moving into, right? I feel that for you. I feel the sense of you moving forward with victory, with purpose, with dignity. Not quite sure what that means for you. You have the Nine of Pentacles and the light. So I feel like it's time for you to stand your ground and be independent and raise your standards for yourself, right? Especially in love and relationships. Raise your standards for yourself. See beyond the garden. Don't just stay in your current energy. Expand yourself, I'm feeling. You have the Four of Swords and the light too. So I feel like, it's time to rest what's going on in your mind and focus more on what your heart's telling you. Focus on your wants and desires and that sort of thing. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, don't hold yourself hostage anymore. Let yourself free by growing a sense of independence. I feel like you're almost there at success, right? Just a matter of getting things done, just being more self-disciplined. Love and romance seems to be coming towards you too. I feel like the more you focus on yourself, the more you're going to attract the love and romance towards you. People are going to be judgy because they're not used to seeing this side of you. They're not used to you raising your standards for yourself and making changes for yourself. So people are going to give you that, they're going to side eye you or, look at you like, what are you doing? Why are you stepping up your gameplay here? Why are you suddenly taking control? But new people are going to realize that, and that's going to make you look more attractive. Let them be jealous, right? Tanya. Let's see for Tanya. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Tanya need to know? Why does Tanya's brother resent her? He also has been abusive emotionally and physically towards Tanya. Let's see. What is going on in Tanya's brother's energy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's going on in Tanya's brother's energy? The Two of Pentacles. I feel like your brother struggles a lot with making the right decisions. I feel like they're not really sure where their focus goes. You know, where your focus goes, your energy flows, and they have no control of where their focus goes. So, you know, their energy doesn't flow in the most positive way. The Temperance is in the dark, so their mind, heart, and soul is not in the right place, right? I feel the sense of them being very unhappy, very impatient, feeling like they're constantly being attacked. I know you're not attacking them, but that's how they're feeling. Yeah, the Tower's in the dark too. I feel like they want to break out of this energy. I feel like they want to rebuild their relationship with you, but they don't know how. Like, I even feel like they're praying to reconnect with you, to have a better relationship with you, but they just don't know how. They don't know how to break the cycle. They keep focusing on the past, and they're struggling to rebuild because of the past. I feel like they process a lot of grief they have from their past. I feel like they want to accept change, they want to move on, they want to rebuild. They're really struggling of letting something go. The Six of Swords, they're just stuck and they don't know how to move forward. They don't know how to let the past go to reconnect, but they really want to. Why is the Knight of Swords in a light? Why is the Knight of Swords in a light? I mean, the King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords in a light? I feel this energy of you looking at the facts, looking at the evidence, and seeing if there's anything that you're missing that could potentially help your brother. Yeah. I feel like to get him going in the most positive direction is kind of like maybe take notes of writing down the facts of the things that you know about your brother, his past, his present, you know, where you feel like he's headed in the future. And think of like how can you make or help him navigate positive changes to rebuild the connection between the two of you. So I'm not quite sure what kind of resources and things they're expecting you to tap into, but that is what I got. Bernard, what is your question? You want a general reading, Bernard? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernard a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernard a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Bernard a message? Bernard, is Bernard in the house? Bernard, I didn't know your question, so this is what's happening. You have the Emperor here, so I feel like it's a matter of you taking charge of whatever destination you want to go, right? It's you taking charge of your work, your finances, your things like that. I feel the sense of structure and stability. So I don't know if it's a matter of making a new routine for yourself, a new schedule for yourself, or what's going on with that. You have the Devil in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of letting go of things that are no longer serving you, things that are not good for you anymore, and focus on setting yourself free, right? You know, sometimes there's a lot of temptations, but it's a matter of you taking care of yourself and making positive changes for you. So I don't know if that has to do with your scheduling or routine or what's going on with that. You have the Six of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like there's an imbalance between you and other people. I feel like it's a matter of you focusing on yourself. I feel like some of you focusing on your health, yourself and your health. I don't really do health, but that's a strong energy that's coming through. You have the Four of Swords in the light. So I feel like it's a matter of taking a rest. You know, don't overdo yourself. Take a rest when you feel tired or need time for yourself. Because I feel like you're really focusing on your independence right now. And I feel like you're almost there, right? I feel like you're almost at the point of achieving success, achieving your goals. You have the Hierophant. Hierophant too. Like, you know, do something to adjust your scheduling, your routine, the things that make you happy. Also feel this energy of reconnecting with your family. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some changes, some positive changes with the Eight of Wands that may come suddenly out of the blue. But there's the Ten of Wands. I think you're getting more work. You may have more responsibilities coming your way, but sometimes more work, more responsibilities means more money, right? So it's a matter of thinking positive. That's what I got. Thank you, Alice, for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. Poor Alice. What are Kyle's thoughts and feelings towards Alice, especially after he saw Alice's IG story? Let's see, is there any spirit guide, vantage, or dreams, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What does Alice need to know about Kyle's thoughts and feelings towards Alice right now? The Eight of Wands. I feel like he made some quick and sudden dramatic changes in his mind and in his heart after he saw your Instagram story. Like the Four of Wands, I feel like he felt very happy to see your Instagram story. He's like, oh, there's Alice being honest. I see her now. The Four of Swords, I feel like he even had to stop and like take a minute to process the Instagram story. Like I feel like he like looked at it or played it more than once kind of thing. Yeah, the Ten of Wands in the light. So I feel like he has a lot more things to think about now, like a lot more going on in his mind about what his thoughts and feelings are towards you now that he liked what he saw. And I was like, what's up? Right? He still feels heartbroken. I'm not quite sure what the heartbreak is about, but I feel like he's avoiding some sort of transformation that he needs to go through or process. You have the Queen of Wands too, so I feel like they're still thinking that, you know, I don't know if they feel like you're bossy or what's going on with that energy. I feel like they can't give you the attention you're wanting with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, like they feel like they can't win. Like they do have good feelings towards you, good thoughts about you, but they don't know how to be with you, it seems. That's what I got. I don't know. Tata, hello. Welcome. What happened to the connection between Tata and Alexis the rest of the year? Let's see. What happened to the connection between Alexis and Tata for the rest of the year? Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? Or what's happened to the connection between them? What will happen? That's what I figured. Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? What will happen between the connection with Tata and Alexis for the rest of the year? I feel like there is a connection between the two of you, right? The star energy. It's just a matter of having faith in the universe that it will sort the connection out between the two of you, whatever that is. Because I feel like with the stars, it's all about, realizing who you really are, and Alexis realizing who they really are, and how the two of you can connect. That could even be spiritual with the star energy here. You have the tower in the dark, so I feel like it's kind of like, you know, stepping on your toes kind of thing, or walking through eggshells. I feel like it's kind of like there's no disaster, or not really a big disaster, but not really wanting to shake things up either, like trying to be very cautious. So I'm not quite sure what that means. Why is a tower in the dark here? What is a tower in the dark for? The Queen of Swords is kind of like having a conversation, like both of you being like brutally honest with each other that may shake things up a little bit, but I feel like it may also deepen the connection between the two of you, right? It may be a lot to take in, a lot of pressure, but I feel like it may help turn the Empress back into the light, where there's more of a positive energy, more of a positive growth. I also feel like there's this energy of like a reawakening, like the two of you like having a start over as well. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like if anything has ended between the two of you, there is potential for a rebirth energy, right? The Ten of Pentacles. Like being able to start again, but will come with, having that conversation, figuring out where you both stand. Let's see what's going on with the Ten of Pentacles in the dark. The Emperor. Someone has to initiate this conversation to get things rolling. Why is the Knight of Swords in the dark? I don't know if there's been a break between the two of you, or if there's going to be a break between the two of you. The Four of Swords just like really, really needing a break. I don't know if you're restless between each other or what an energy is, but I feel like the two of you will return to each other. But it does come with being open and honest. Right. Knight of Cups is having a deep connection, right? Having that both of your feelings and both of your emotions being met. But that's when we go with Judgment. Follow your heart on this one. See where it leads you. Steven, general love reading for Steven. Is there any spirit guides answer Tamsy Fae? I want to come and give Steven a love reading. What kind of love and romance and passion is coming towards Steven tonight? Let's see. Ooh, Two of Cups. Love is coming your way, right? The Two of Cups. Love and romance. Soulmate connection is coming through. Mutual attraction, mutual respect, good conversation, a good night out. I feel like there are these things here right now are just tickets. Like I feel like tickets to a show or something is coming through with you. You have the Queen of Swords. When the Queen of Swords is in the dark in a love reading, I feel like it's just they don't know that you exist yet. So I feel like there's someone out there. She could be like a Libra, or they could be like a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Or have that somewhere in their chart where they feel like they're very chatty, very adventurous, very creative in their energy. You have the Four of Wands too. So I feel like this person may not be ready for a commitment, but they seem to be looking anyways. I feel like they're tired of being lonely. They want to get out. The Two of Wands is in the dark, so they may not know which direction to find love, or how to connect with love, or how to open up their heart to love, though. The Nine of Cups seems like the two of you will have a really good connection, right? I just feel the sense of feeling happy and dating. I feel like this is more like a dating kind of situation. I don't know if you're gonna meet someone like on one of those dating apps or something, because I feel dating is strong energy. What's going on with the Fool? I feel like there's a lack of direction of where to meet up. Let's see. Three of Wands. I feel like there's like expanding yourself. Think of looking or meeting someone where you wouldn't typically meet someone or connect with someone. But I feel like that is where this person is. I feel like they're very honest, they're very direct. They don't want any nonsense. They're very independent. They're not looking for anyone to codepend with or anything. They're looking for someone who is solid, right? They're looking for their King of Pentacles. Someone who is very grounded, very spiritual, very connected. Let's see what the love energy is between this person and Steven. What is the love energy between Steven and this person? Relax. Baggage. Ooh. Emotional baggage can weigh a relationship down, so unpack it together. So if you both have baggage, talk about it. See what happens. This one is find the joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. So hanging out, see where it goes. That's what I got. Culture. Let's see for culture. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae that want to come and give culture a message? The Five of Cups. Let's see. For culture, is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? Will it be in culture's best interest to politely bring up some issues I have with my boss during my mid-year review? Should culture bring up the issues that they're having with their boss during the mid-year review? The Ten of Pentacles. I feel like your energy right now for work-wise is pretty good overall. Like you have the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel this energy of success, getting things done, feeling valued, feeling supported. You may not feel supported, but the energy feels like you are in the current energy. You have the Five of Cups, and that really came out before I knew the question. So I feel like it's kind of like letting go of anything in the past, like continue moving forward. You know, I just feel this sense of not focusing on what was, but focus on what could potentially be moving forward. You have the Three of Swords and a Light too. So I don't know if there's been some betrayal or harsh feedback or whatever's going on in your energy with your work. I feel like you may feel like you're out of options after hearing whatever's going on there. You have the Seven of Pentacles in the dark too. I feel the sense of you being frustrated, burnt out. I don't know if they're going to give you some feedback about being slow or not progressing enough. What does culture need to know about this energy? I feel like overall things are going to play out fairly during your mid-year interview. I feel like they're not going to judge you too harshly with the King of Cups because they're very emotionally balanced in their energy in general. I feel like, you know, they may even stand up for you, protect you for whatever the situation is. Let's see. Should culture bring up the issue that she's having with the boss at the mid-year review? The strength card is yes, but it's not a very strong yes. What would the outcome of that be? It looks like it has potential of being positive. I don't know. There's the Eight of Wands. It may bring some quick, fast paced changes. You may feel emotionally content with these changes. I don't know. You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Dark. So even though things may be positive and good, you may not feel like you're any more independent than what you are now. You may still feel like you're dependent on this job and how things are. But that's what I got. Hopefully that made some sense. Mark. Let's see for Mark. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors? Angels or Fae? The one can give Mark a message in love. What does Mark need to know in love and romance and passion? The Strength card is in the dark, but sometimes in love, Strength card in the dark is good, right? Because weakness is passion. So I do feel that coming through. I feel the sense of you boosting your self-esteem, boosting your courage, and raising your standards for yourself. Like, don't sell yourself short. When you're looking for love, raise the bar for yourself, right? I feel like you deserve it. The Five of Cups, don't focus on past relationships or past loves or past, move forward. Hi, Yagi. Welcome. Hi, Aya. Focus on raising the bar. All the old loves are old. You're focusing on new ones. The Two of Swords. There's going to be some difficult decisions moving forward. It's a matter of clearing your mind, focusing on what you truly want and desire in love and that sort of thing. You have the... I did your reading, Steven. Do the timestamps, exclamation mark timestamps. Yeah, so the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're better than what you give yourself credit for. Knight of Pentacles, you being on a romantic pursuit, like you pursuing the love that you want, that you deserve, right? Don't sell yourself short. Raise the bar. I feel like you're done with this energy. You're done with playing games. You're done with all the betrayal and all the other nonsense that you've had going on in your past. What is the love energy that's coming in for Mark? What is the love energy that's coming in for Mark? Alone time and secret. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful towards you. So you have two people. I don't know what this is, but someone's lying to you. Maybe that is holding you back from finding your true love. Spend some time alone. It will help you gain clarity of your relationship. So I don't know if you have somebody in mind already and they're playing games with you by telling you they're not interested when they really are. Or vice versa. I don't know how it's playing out for you, but that is what I go on. Thank you so much for your donation. Nirvana, thank you so much for your donation. General love reading for Nirvana. Visiting a spirit guides, ancestors, or fae. What does Nirvana need to know in love and romance and passion? What does Nirvana need to know in love, romance, and passion? Ooh, the Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here? I feel like there's someone in your past that is still in love with you, or you're so focused on someone from your past, and that is holding you back from finding a new love. What does Nirvana need to know about this love energy with the Five of Cups? Yeah, I feel like you're resisting ending something that needs to be ended. So I feel like there's a new love trying to come through. It's just a matter of you choosing if you're going to open your heart to someone new or not. You have the Hangman, so I know that you've been hanging in there. I feel like you've been resisting the changes that need to unfold, struggling to make a decision if you should go or stay or what's going on there. But I feel like there's some soul searching that you can do, right? I was seeing the light. I am doing good, Nirvana. Thank you. I'm doing well. The Hermit and the Light, I just feel like there's this energy of, soul searching, feeling a little deeper, trusting your inner knowledge, trusting your instincts, and making a decision about what you want or who you want to attract towards you in love. What does Nirvana need to know about the lovers in the dark? What does Nirvana need to know about the lovers in the dark? Because I just feel like releasing the past emotions. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor. Good luck, good karma, good timing, new love. Ace of Swords, new beginnings, new fiery, passionate, romantic beginnings. I feel like you're going to be meeting someone new really soon, but it does start with you releasing someone from your past. Closure, not quite sure what that means, if you need closure from the past person. Celebration! Celebrate the love you have with the... Today, celebrate the love you share with the ones who matter most to you right now. But that's what I got. Gigi, what does Gigi need to know right now? Spirit guides, answers, or Fae. What does Gigi need to know right now? You're welcome, Nirvana. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or Fae that want to come and give Gigi a message? What does Gigi need to know right now? What does Gigi need to know right now? Five of Cups is going to haunt everyone tonight. Ooh, love and romance is on the table, right? The Knight of Cups. I feel like someone wants to take action towards you, or maybe this is you wanting to take action towards somebody. I don't know. I just feel the sense of being a little bit protective, but also opening up your heart for love, romance, passion. I just feel this inspiring, charming energy trying to come through. You have the Queen of Pentacles in the dark, so maybe you're a little bit hesitant with opening up your heart, or a little bit rigid in your ideas, or rigid on how to attract the flow towards you. What does Gigi need to know about the Nine of Pentacles in the dark? The Empress, right? I just feel a sense of you giving this person a chance. I feel like they're going to be very attractive, very nurturing, very caring, very supportive. What's going on with the Five of Cups in the dark? Just a little wary, like a little bit stressed about where you're gonna find this person or how to attract this person towards you. Or I feel like your heart is guarded, right? Your heart is guarded. What does you need to know about this guarded heart, these emotions? I think these emotions are from the past. Yeah, struggling with opening up your heart and having that full commitment, that full emotional fulfillment too. Who is the King of Pentacles? I feel like the King of Pentacles is someone who wants to come towards you in love. Who's the King of Pentacles in love? I feel like the King of Pentacles is someone who wants to build a steady relationship. I know they probably have a lot of sex on their mind, but you know. Oh man, thank you so much, Jackie, for becoming a member. Thank you for becoming a Tip the Fae member as well. Thank you so much. Put in your question and Moonbeam will put you up. Yeah, for the Devil, I just feel like there'll be a sexual attraction between the two of you. It's just a matter of hanging in there and attracting them to your energy. That's what I thought. Meditation. What does meditation need to know right now? Spirit messages and guidance. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message? What does meditation need to know from spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Ooh, I feel like they're trying to warn you about some sort of disagreement or some sort of chaos in a relationship that you have. Not sure if it's a romantic relationship or just a relationship in general with you and someone. You have the Queen of Wands. I feel like they want you to be protective of your energy, like be protective of who you connect with, who you network with, or who you communicate with. I feel this energy of like not saying too much or not giving them more information than what they need. Yeah, I feel like it's a matter of trusting your intuition, trusting, The High Priestess is also associated with the Shekinah. So, she usually only comes around when you feel like things are burning down to help you feel connected and feel calm and like everything's going to be okay. For the Two of Pentacles in the light, I feel like there's going to be some things you're going to have to juggle around. None of it's like juggling around your priorities or just multitasking or what's going on. I feel like you may be trying to juggle like different or multiple streams of income or something that you may have to try to figure out. Why is the Tower in the dark? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some sort of sudden unexpected chaos that may throw you off your orbit a little bit. I feel like you're going to have to make some relationship decisions or connections. I feel like there's going to be a falling out with you and someone. So I feel like it all depends how you play it out as how it's going to end up. Because I feel like, the star, not having a lot of faith in the universe right now. Why is the star in the dark? I just feel like, I don't know if it's like comparing offers or if this is a job situation where you're like, what offer do I choose? Who do I pick? What do I do? It's causing this nervousness. Oh man, yeah. I feel like, there's going to be a conversation you're going to have. You're going to have to choose between either the situation or choose between the people of what's what. The Five of Cups. I feel like there is going to be some positive changes coming of this, but it all depends on which one you choose and what exactly is the chaos, right? Five of Cups in the dark. I just feel the sense of you rebuilding trust, processing everything and accepting the changes, and that may help you change your Nine of Pentacles back into the light where you feel more supported, more success, more good things coming your way. That's what I thought. Yagi, thank you so much for joining. I hope all is well. Yeah, hope all is well as with you too. What are Jack's current energy towards Yagi? Any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What is Jack's current energy towards Yagi right now? So when I said your name, you had the Fool. So I feel like there's a new beginning happening for you. A new path, a new journey, a new something is awakening, right? I feel that. I feel the sense of new beginnings and letting your spirit feel more free, more spontaneous, more connected, right? Then you have the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like Jack has learned a lot about you, maybe still learning things about you with the Eight of Pentacles here. I feel like Jack's energy in general is very scattered, not very clear, not very direct. I just feel like there's this energy too of kind of, I don't know, sometimes they're consistent, sometimes they're not consistent. I feel like putting in the time is not always easy for them to connect with you. you have the Page of Swords. So I feel like when there is conversations, I feel like they are honest. They may not tell you the whole story, but whatever they do tell you, I feel like is honest. They may leave some things out here and there. You know, I don't know. Not to worry you or whatever's going on there. I don't know. There is a devil in the dark. So I do feel like there is a sexual attraction, right? What's going on with the devil in the dark? There's sometimes power struggles between the two of you. Like you're both very strong, independent people. Yeah, the Four of Swords. I don't know if it's just a matter of being burnt out and tired, and the Nine of Cups is in the dark. Why is the Nine of Cups in the dark? I feel like it's a matter of struggling with the scheduling or struggling with how to make things work perfectly. I don't know if there's, yeah, again, I feel like not putting enough effort in. It seems to be a strong energy. Not putting in the time, not doing the work, not putting the effort in. Knight of Cups is in the dark. I don't know if they escape from their responsibilities or give like broken promises or what's going on. What exactly does Jack need to know? Or what does Jackie need to know about Jack's energy towards her? Hey, the Three of Pentacles, they want to work things out with you. They want to connect with you. They see you as the Empress, but there's options, and I feel like they're not quite sure where they stand emotionally. Yeah, I could feel like trying to make time and trying to do everything seems very difficult. I feel like they do have feelings for you. They do want to connect with you. You know, they do see your potential. It's just showing you their emotions is hard. You know, they have good thoughts, they have a sexual attraction. Um, I feel like they have feelings for you because they think about you a lot. They worry about the connection a lot, you know? They just don't know how to focus, you know? Where your focus goes, your energy flows. So they don't know where to put their focus, so their energy is going in the right direction. Yeah. Ugh, hard. The world just needs to slow down. I feel like we're due for like another lockdown where everybody slows down. We all stay home and connect again. You know, we've been let out free. Now it's time to reel it in. Slow down. Oh, my baby, let's see. Well, what do I need to know? What does my baby need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels are free? Free. I don't know what's free for you. Maybe we're gonna get some free coupons. I don't know. Let's see. For my baby, what does my baby need to know right now? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, fae. What does my baby need to know right now? You have the Five of Cups. What does my baby need to know right now? The Magician. You can make magic happen. You need to start manifesting, right? You have all the tricks up your sleeve. You just need to pull them out, use them to your advantage, right? The Magician. Use your full potential, right? You're the master of your life. I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say. I thought I had a good one, but I don't know what it was. For the Magician, just make that magic happen, right? I just feel that sense of you attracting what you want to attract towards yourself. Remember where your focus goes, your energy flows. So making sure that you are focusing and manifesting on things that you truly want to attract towards yourself, and you're not being caught up in the past of past things that didn't really do you well before. They're still not going to do you well in the future. So it's kind of like coming up with a new ideas, new plans, new growth, new seeds. Right? It's time to let go of the old and in with the new. I just feel like with the Ace of Pentacles here, some new doors are going to open up for you if you let go of the past, especially past emotions, past regrets, past ifs, whats, or could have beens, you know? You have the Queen of Cups in the dark too. So I feel like it's a matter of not reminiscing about the past and focusing on what could be in the future. Like, what is the potential of the future hold for my baby right now? Right? The Seven of Swords, being more strategic in your planning, being honest with yourself, don't deceive yourself. You know, sometimes we try to put things in our own heads that's not true. The Hangman, yeah, I feel like it's a matter of getting out, um, not feeling stuck anymore. How can my baby turn her Nine of Cups back into the light? I feel the sense of emptiness or overtired or overdrained or, you know, I feel like there's this energy of you doing quick things that don't last long. Yeah, love and romance needs to be on the table too, but I feel like it comes with a brand new love. You turning a new leaf and not looking back, but looking forward. Attracting new love, new energies, new career. I feel like with the Hermit card here too, it's like soul searching of what you really truly want and desire and how you're going to manifest it for yourself. You have all the skills, tools, tricks you need. It's just a matter of utilizing them to your full potential. Raising the bar for yourself, right? Elephant. Let's see for elephant. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, unions, or fae that want to come and give elephant a message? What does elephant need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, unions, or fae? What does elephant need to know right now? The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups just wants to haunt us tonight, doesn't it? I feel this energy of you crossing a bridge. I really feel that energy for you. You crossing a bridge. You know, things may fall over, things may sink, things may, do what they're going to do, but I feel like you're still going to make it to the other side, even though you don't know what is on the other side. Some things may be hidden from you that you're not aware of, but I feel the sense of you trusting the bridge, trusting that you're going to make it through, that you're going to get through the challenges and the changes that are coming. You have the King of Wands in the dark. So I don't know if this person is very arrogant, very self-centered, very ego-driven, and doesn't have your best interest in mind. Is kind of weighing you down, or is what causing the bridge to be a little shaky here. Yeah, I think it's not a matter of worrying about them. I feel like it's a matter of like letting that energy go, distancing yourself from this person, and getting on your horse here and moving in the right direction. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the dark. So I just feel like there's this energy of, resist whatever that is. Don't allow this person to get thoughts in your mind about overthinking or overanalyzing things. But I feel like you have enough things on your plate right now that you're juggling around. What's going on with the Five of Pentacles? I feel like money in a work kind of situation is struggling, like the struggles in the work or financial situation where you just feel like you're on survival mode. But I feel like you're walking past the challenges. Really feel like you're walking through the challenges, but you're going to overcome them. You may not be able to see it clearly now, but you will. Love and romance. I feel like you're going to be at a crossroads of making some life decisions about the relationships in your life, who you want to distance yourself from, and who you want to attract into your life. Right? Do some soul searching. You probably have done that already. I don't know if you've done some shadow work as well, but I think it's a matter of like figuring out where you belong, finding, trusting the universe and attracting new energy towards you. Have faith in the universe, be inspired, be creative. Um, Figure out who you truly are, right? Who are you now? Not who you used to be, right? But who are you now and who you want to become moving forward? Who do you want to transform into? Needs to be a good energy for you. Jay, what does Jay need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What does Jay need to know right now in general? What does Jay need to know right now in general? Two of Pentacles. I feel this energy of you adapting, like adapting to a busy schedule. I don't know if there's like different types of monies coming in for you or what, because I just feel like you like juggling homework or work and some sort of side gig or side hustle of some sorts may be causing an imbalance in your energy. Because I just feel like with the Tower energy here, it's like you're starting over, you're building something. And I feel like that's taking a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, a lot of your focus. It may be slowing other things down, but it seems to be a good positive thing on your end. Because I just feel like with the Tower in the Dark, there's just this energy of like breaking out of a toxic cycle that's no longer serving you anymore. Right? The Two of Swords. You may be indecisive of what your next moves are, but I feel like there's someone that you can communicate with a Page of Swords. They may be overly chatty, they may be inconsistent in their energy. They may be all talk, no action, but I feel like you can still, have a conversation with them and see if that triggers anything, that sparks anything in their mind. Because I feel like it's going to help with your temperance, your mind, heart, and soul, making sure that you're aligned. Judgment is in the dark. It may relieve any fears of judgment or any of that. The Magician, I still feel like you have some tricks up your sleeve you haven't utilized. You may not realize. I feel like you have potential or skills or something that you're not utilizing. I feel like there may be some communication blocks that's causing some sort of confusion that you may want to clear up as well. Yeah, the Queen of Swords, trying to figure out the difference between what's on your mind and what's in your heart and how to match them up. And I do feel like it does come with you communicating with someone. Just saying it out loud may help clear your mind. But that's what I got. I feel like you're going to be very busy. M51 General. What does M51 need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae that want to come and get a message? Any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae that want to come and give M51 a message? Ooh, what's going on here? The Eight of Swords is in the dark, so I feel this energy of empowerment, right? You setting yourself free, not allowing any toxic energy to consume you anymore, right? I can feel that for you. I feel the sense of breaking free, realizing your potential, realizing, okay, I got this. I can manifest what I want to manifest now. You have the Seven of Swords in the dark, so I feel like there's going to be some truth or some information revealed towards you that you didn't realize before. The Five of Cups, overcoming some challenges, right? I feel the sense of you rebuilding trust, processing the situation, and moving past it. You do have the Wheel of Fortune in the dark, so, timing, luck, destiny may not be on your side 100%. Which just can be frustrating when things feel like they're going slow or backwards. But I also feel like there's this energy of, there may be some setbacks that you're not seeing, or there may be some changes that you're resisting. So I feel like if you stop resisting, the Ten of Swords may turn into the light, where you feel more, empowered, right? More like things are improving for you than what they were before. Because I just feel a sense of you rising above, pulling yourself together, and having a new start over, especially internally with your emotions and your feelings. You have the Page of Pentacles. I think if there was something you were working on in the past, maybe it's something that you can bring back. I don't know. The Page of Pentacles in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of some scattered energy, maybe procrastinating and lacking on progress with some sort of work. What is this energy here with the Page of Pentacles? I feel like if you're waiting for some communication, it's going to be very delayed or not at all. Yeah, scattered energy with the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like it's a matter of directing your focus, right? Where your focus goes, your energy flows. So making sure that your focus is where you want your energy to go, right? You don't want your energy to be drained. You want it to rise above. The Ten of Pentacles, I feel like I don't know if there's family or people in your life that's just draining your energy. I feel like, just distance yourself from them. Don't let them take you down. Be positive, think positively, focus on the good things you have going on. Two cups for you too, so there. Firebird. Let's see for Firebird. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Firebird a message? Who is the person who has a crush on Firebird? Who is the person that has hidden feelings for Firebird at their work community? In their work community. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Let's see, what is Firebird's current energy? I feel like this crush wants to be revealed, like wants to reveal themselves towards you really soon. And I feel like you've kind of maybe unintentionally planted the seed for them to come towards you, right? I don't know who this King of Pentacles is because I feel like they're very bullheaded, they're very slow in their energy, they resist what they need to resist. Maybe they're possessive and, they're scattered in their energy or their mind. Whatever that is, I feel like if you distance yourself from them, right? I feel like they're still lingering in your energy because you don't feel like that relationship has completely ended. Like you're leaving some sort of door open for this person. So I feel like when this door closes, when Death card turns into the light where it's completely done and over, it will break the energy to let this King of Wands shine a little brighter. Because I feel like this King of Wands is someone who is charming, warm-hearted, very protective, wants a commitment. And I feel like this person kind of shows their commitment through their actions. They're not like, hey, you want to be my girlfriend? Like, I feel like that's not really their vibe. But they'll show you their commitment by doing things for you. There is the Hermit is in the light too, so I feel like it's a matter of soul searching of this person that wants you to attract or is trying to attract you towards them. Is what I want to say, right? The Page of Swords. I feel like they're gonna just be blunt and say, hey, I want to take you out, or hey, here's my number kind of thing. I don't know how it's gonna play out for you. But the Chariot is in the light, so I feel like they will be taking action towards you soon. As soon as this door closes. Yeah, I don't know who this Knight of Wands is, but the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands is going to come towards you when this door closes. There's going to be a magnetic magic spark between the two of you. What is the love energy here with the King of Wands and Firebird? They may offer. I feel like the proposal they're gonna offer you is like to go out, doorway. They may be like ready to commit towards you too. It says an opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. Just what I was saying. There you go. The door needs to close for the new one to open. Geneva, what are Q's feelings towards Geneva? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What are Q's feelings towards Geneva? What are the plans for their connection? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What does Geneva need to know about Q's feelings and their future plans? I feel like they think about you a lot. Like they think about you all day, all night. They overthink about you. They daydream about you. They nighttime dream about you. There's a lot of thought. There's not a lot of feelings, but I feel like if you think about someone that much, you have to have feelings, right? They're just not in tune with their feelings. There's the Eight of Pentacles in the dark too. So I feel like they're a lack of focus and their energy is scattered and they're not quite sure how to direct their passion in the right direction. So I feel like that's what's going on with Q. Like they're all scattered and they don't know where to put their feelings, they don't know where to put their actions or their plans. I feel like they really enjoy communicating with you, chatting with you, or texting you, whatever this energy is. Because I feel like they're a little immature and not knowing how to move forward with where things are at. The Page of Wands is in the dark too. So I feel like they're very inconsistent in their energy. They're probably giving you hot and cold vibes. What does Geneva need to know about Q's feelings and next actions? Yeah, they want to play fair. They do. They do want to play fair, right? The Justice card is in the light. I don't know if it's just they don't know where to prioritize their energy or what's going on there. But I feel like they want to take accountability, they want to take action, they want to express their feelings. So I feel like you make them feel fulfilled. I don't know why they're holding back on expressing that towards you. They're too much stuck in their head and not enough in their heart, right? They see you as a Queen of Wands, right? They know that you're fearless, you're vibrant, you're sexy, you're seductive. They know your worth. They know your truth, but they're a little bit scared of what actions or plans to take next and how to express their emotions towards you. They do think about you, they do have good thoughts, there's a good connection there. They just don't know how to, I don't know. I think they're waiting for you to lead the way. Like, hey, Q, this is what we're doing. I don't know. Ivy, what does Ivy need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae? What does Ivy need to know right now for their career? What's going on in Ivy's career? You have the Nine of Wands in the dark. I feel this energy of you feeling exhausted, like you keep working, you keep showing up. You're a little bit wary about how things are going to play out for you in your career. But yeah, I feel that for you. Just that exhaustion, maybe feeling a little defensive. I feel like there's a lot of stress there. The Ten of Pentacles is in the dark too. I just feel like there's this energy of like some sort of dispute or some sort of thing that's causing some sort of financial delay. What is going on with the Ten of Pentacles in the dark? Two of Pentacles. I don't know if you're just feeling overwhelmed because of the chaos at work. That's how disorganized your work is, or how disorganized the people that you work with is. They feel like you want to plan ahead, you want to make future plans, you want to make decisions, but you're stuck because you don't know what's next. Yeah, causing some heartache there. You have the Ten of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of chaotic energy in your career situation. Yeah, there's a lot of challenges to overcome here. Let's see what's going on for Ivy in the future. What is the future energy of Ivy? What is Ivy's future energy for career? The future, I feel like the Queen of Cups, right? Being the boss, like really focusing on yourself, what your heart really wants. The advice here is use your gut to lead. Expect to excel at reading the room and knowing exactly what your team needs before they even say it, kind of energy. You also have the Ten of Swords. You have the Ten of Swords there too. This one says hit rock bottom so you can rebuild. So rebuild your career maybe. It's a matter of accepting a total ending and finding something that's more fulfilling. You have the Knight of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles here too, both in the dark. It says, focus on your reliability, your hard work, and things that don't make you bored, right? I feel like focusing on a routine that goes well with your energy. You have the 5 of Cups in the dark here, and it's kind of like, don't cry over spilt toner. Find the silver lining. So, the printer's not working. You take the setback as a win and you find something else that to focus on. But that is what I got. Seems like you're done with this chaos and needing a new fresh start. That is what I got. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you. I will be back on Sunday for more readings. Hope you'll have a great weekend. Fun weekend. And yeah, I'll see you all on Sunday. Bye everyone. Thank you. Bye.